Hello, and welcome to the Divine Stoners Association Daily Briefing for April 3rd, 2023. I'm Brother Bong, and welcome to the show. So the briefing today is always doctor's orders. As you can see, healthcare, THC is in the middle of healthcare. So always remember the medical benefits associated with cannabis. And there are a few. There's a chart I found a few years ago from Leafly, and it has all of these different conditions: gastrointestinal, mood and behavior, neurological, pain and sleep, and other. And what it does is it breaks down the THC and the cannabinoid combination that works best for them. So say an individual has, we'll go with gastrointestinal disorders, okay? They want to have some CBD and THC together, a CBD THC combination, because for the CBD, that's where you get the anti-inflammatory properties, and the THC, that's where you get the pain relieving properties. So say somebody who has sleep apnea, okay? They're going to want to have something with a THC and a CBN combination, because CBN is going to get you into that deep sleep, and the THC is going to put you in that relaxed state. So again, there's so many different combinations of things that you can find the medical benefits of cannabis. So just seek them out and find that out for yourselves. And as I said, it's doctor's order. So New York City is an open consumption city, which means that not only can we carry and have and possess cannabis, but we can also consume it in any spaces that we choose, as long as it's not near a school, church, or other designated places, and you can consume wherever any individual would want to consume a cigarette. So what that makes it, does that make it smoke them if you got them? Because 60% of the people that I've polled have said that they would rather be around a person who's consuming cannabis other than a person who's consuming cigarettes. So that's an interesting point. So what do you think? So check us out, like and follow, leave a comment, and let us know what you think about that. Would you rather be around a person who's consuming a cigarette, or would you rather be next to a person who's consuming cannabis? So like I said, like and follow, and check us out, and leave us a leave us a comment. And if you want to follow me, I'm at Brother Bong 420, and that's at Instagram. That's BROTHERBONG 420, and that's at Instagram. And check out our magazine, the magazine that I write for, and I'm a part of, Best Buds with a Z magazine. Check them also out at Instagram. So you can follow those. You can follow me there. Follow the Best Buds magazine, so you can stay connected with the events that we have coming up. Speaking of events coming up, we have a partnership, a relationship with a really cool organization called Meet Me at the Courtyard, run by a lovely young lady by the name of Jessica. And we're going to be, Sage Genetics, that is going to be one of the featured cannabis brands at their event. So if you live in that area, please come and check them out at Meet Me at the Courtyard on Instagram as well. And that's one of the upcoming events. You get a chance to meet the team from behind the scenes. You get a chance to meet the Chronicles crew from the Cannabis Chronicles. That's our show on both the stereo platform. You can check the past episodes out, and if you follow us, you'll be able to check out the new episodes coming up on Instagram Live at a later date. So stay with us and follow us to find out more about that. But buds and business. And again, this is the Divine Stoners Association Daily Briefing for April 3rd, 2023. I am Brother Bong, and we're just going through a list of highlights of things that I've just accumulated over the past couple of days, and I've made some open notes, and I wanted to share them with you here today. So business and buds, with cannabis being a multi-billion-dollar industry, everybody, you must understand that you don't necessarily have to be part of the plant touching. What does plant touching mean, Brother Bond? Well, plant touching means you actually have a facility where you're growing the cannabis, or you're harvesting the cannabis, or you're processing the cannabis, but actually touching of the actual flower. Or you're in a dispensary, or any place that is actually a business that is touching the plant. And there's other ancillary businesses that don't touch plant. They're not plant touching. So there's a big difference. But in that multi-billion-dollar world, there's spaces for all kind of people. There's spaces for industrial, there's spaces for medical, and there's spaces for for industry. So again, as we continue to go further along in this cannabis world, this new cannabis phase, especially here in New York City, we're going to be faced with some really cool questions and some really difficult times and some really good times. So you are here, and this is the Divine Stoners Association Daily Briefing for April 3rd, 2023. I'm Brother Bong, and want to shout out to Dr. Alexander and his team over there at the Divine Ministries. If you want to check out and get some advice, whether it be business or financial or legal, check out the doc and his team over there at the ministries, because they can get you put in the right direction. It's very important in this day and age to know what's going on. Also, we looked at consumption by generation. So what that means is each generation in America has had their own specific cannabis consumption percentage. So the traditionalists who were born before 1946, as 19% of those individuals have reported to have ever used or used cannabis in their life. The baby boomers, who are born from 1946 through 1964, 50% of those individuals have said that they have used cannabis in their lifetime. And then the next generation, Generation X, my people, from 1965 through 1980, it was a drop. It went from 50 to 49%. And then the millennials, which are, we hear a lot about the millennials nowadays. And hey, I have nothing but love for everybody. So millennial, traditionalist, baby boomer, Gen X, as long as you're cool with me. And as long as you smoke, you can smoke with me. So the millennials, they brought it back up. So thank you for that. So those people were born from 1981 through 1996, and they had a 51% report that they had consumed cannabis and maybe consume cannabis to this day. I'm not sure, but the consumption by generation is a pretty interesting subject. So check it out. You can Google that. Remember, healthcare, THC is in the middle of healthcare, so that's the reason why it's very important for us to always remember this doctor's orders and the medical benefits associated with cannabis. And the many of them are on charts. You can find out all kind of stuff about how to help alleviate and be a supplement to, and also associated with, the pharmaceutical medications that you're taking. Remember, New York City is an open consumption state, or open consumption city. So what do you think about that? Smoke them if you got them, and how do you feel about, and would you rather be near a person who's consuming cannabis or a person who's consuming a cigarette? Follow me at Brother Bong 420 at Instagram, and Best Buds Magazine as well, with the Best Buds with a Z magazine, and that's also on Instagram. Check out some articles we got going on. Shout out to DC and all of the people over there. Shout out to Yanni. Shout out to Maria. Shout out to Naisha. Everybody on the crew. Business is Bud, and Bud is a multi-billion-dollar business, but it's not all plant touching. You can have a lucrative business and be successful without even touching a bud. Consumption by generation. Traditionalists 19%, baby boomers 50%, Generation Xers 49%, millennials brought it back up for everybody 51%, and so those individuals report having used cannabis ever in their lifetime. Big shout out to Dr. Mike and all of the people at the Divine Ministries. As I said before, if you have need or have a question about business, financial, legal, give Dr. Mike a check. And if you like what you see here from Brother Bong, like and follow us here on this channel. So again, thank you so much. This is the Divine Stoners Association Daily Briefing for April 3rd, 2023. I'm your boy, Brother Bong, and we are out. Peace.